Last week we looked at 2 racks of straight pull. Each one began with a very traditional and high percentage break shot and turned out to be very textbook racks. Well, this week we're going to turn it around 180 degrees. We're going to start with a very low percentage break shot, and most of the time I'm scrambling to get through the rack. But it's a lot of fun. Couple lessons to be learned. Let's scramble. Welcome to this week's Rack of the Week. As circumstances have it, this is my break shot, and this is so low of a percentage of a break shot that I might choose to play safe at any other time. But I think I'm some part of a run, and I want to try and keep it going. Now I have a very slight angle, and trying to stun and draw it back and open up the rack this way it doesn't seem like it's going to work. So I'm going forward. I'm going to do a force follow, loop forward, and try and hit the rack and try and get lucky. And lucky is what I got. This isn't ideal. Obviously, there was no way to open the rack from there, but I've got a shot on this 9-ball in the side pocket. Or do I have a shot on the 10? I don't remember. Oh, okay. No. Well, I could try and shoot the 9 and go up table and down and then use the 10 to open the rack. But I've got a slight angle on the 10, and I'm just trying to bring it over here. Yeah, because now I can shoot the 9 and open the rack. So really low percentage at first, but this is looking pretty good. These are never easy, these shots into the side pocket where you got to hit it hard. But if I make this ball, I got a good chance of opening this rack. Straight high ball, you see how the cue ball backed up and then went forward? So look at the situation now. Only 3 shots later, things are looking up. Although I am scrambling, so I've got a few shots. I can shoot the 4, the 11, the 5, or the 3. The 3 is my best choice for a break shot, and I'm really not yet thinking about key balls or an end pattern at all because I've got this cluster right here, and these 2 balls are a little bit tied up. So there's a lot of work to do, but it is looking better. What I'm trying to do here is shoot the 4 and draw back this way, hopefully to get a shot on the 11 or the 5. Either way will be fine. An angle on the 11, an angle to try and get the cue ball over into these clusters would have been good. And I didn't quite get there, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot the 3. Even though that's a possible break shot, I'll have to make one later. This is more important, trying to get these open. It wouldn't. I was trying to hit that full because then as an insurance ball, the 11 or the 14 goes in the side. I skimmed off the top of that cluster instead of hitting it full. Now I've got 2 shots. I can shoot the 6, but I think the cue ball is going to glance the 15, and I'm just not sure where it's going to go, what I'm going to do. However, I can cut the 13. I know the cue ball is going to hit this ball. I think I've got a hint of left English and bring the cue ball back out center table. So I'm scrambling. Oh, I had right English. Oh, I was completely wrong there. I had right English on that. Interesting. So I knew that the cue ball was going to hit the 1 full, and I hit it hard with right English to try and get it to come straight up probably. Got a little lucky that it went this way. Still scrambling, by the way. Now the 5 ball is my best break shot. And now I would have to say now I'm done scrambling. And I remember looking at this. Yeah, I'm looking at the angle here for the 6 because what I would love to shoot right now is the 6 ball. It does go past the 7. If the 5's my break shot, now I'm thinking about a pattern. If the 5 is my break shot, I can use one of these low balls to get on this 11 in the side pocket or in the corner pocket and then shoot the 8 ball back down here as my key ball. There's some possibility of using the 1 ball as a key ball as well. The problem is I'd have to play a shot where I'm shooting the 6, hitting the top of the 12 to try and knock it straight down to the rail, and the cue ball this way to get a shot on the 12. And I'm just like, man, sure, that can work out. I could also hit it bad and knock the 12 this way and the cue ball right with it and right on top of it and not have a good shot. It doesn't have to work out. I want to shoot a shot that's going to work out. And so what I decided to do is, after a little bit of thought here, is shoot the 1 ball in the side pocket. Tangent line off that shot is straight up table, and I'm going to bring it straight back down table, way down table. If I have to, I'll shoot the 5, but even if the cue ball stops like here, I'll have a cut shot on the 7, and then I can come around and both the 6 and the 14 go. So I have a large position zone from that 7. So this is a much higher percentage play, in my opinion. Still scrambling a little bit, but I'm not relying on a carom into the 12 to try and get some kind of position. And as it is, I hit this extremely well. I have a shot on the 15 if I choose. And I think that's a better route because the 6 does go. So all I need to do is stun forward. And now is when I've actually, I think, let me see if I predict this correctly. I think what I've done is seen even further because I can get a shot on the 14 in the side. From the 14, you just pinch back for the 6. From the 6, you can get the 12. Kind of climb. Once I shoot the 14, it's like climbing down the ladder. 14, 6, 12, 7 to get on the 11. Or 6, 7, 12 to get on that 11 to get on the 8. But I've already identified several shots ago that 11 in the side and then the 8 can get me on this 5 ball. So let's see. Did I get properly on the 14 in the side? No, it doesn't look like I'm looking at it. So 12 ball, probably draw back, just a pinch draw a little bit and get on the 14 or the 6. Let me see. What am I looking at? Yeah. Is that what I think that's what I'm looking at. Yeah. I took 2 looks at it. Oh, I must have been straight in, so I had to draw all the way back to get on the 7. Now, to get on the 6. Oh, and I am getting on the 7 because with the cue ball right here off from the 7, yeah, I'm playing a shot on the 14 in the side. If you play the 7, let me pause this for a second because this has happened to me a lot lately, at least that I've noticed and I've been thinking about it. Most people, and including myself, used to be, when I was shooting that 7, I would stun the cue ball up here to shoot the 6, figuring, then I'll just go to the bottom rail and come up here or come up here to shoot the 14 in one of the corner pockets and then have a shot on the 11 in the side. And what I've realized lately, that's too much movement for straight pool. Much better to get this angle on the 4. Look at that, 14 in the side, roll forward, and I'm on the 6. Look how much less cue ball movement that is. Less work to be done. So it's smarter to get the ball that's higher up on the table first. Now, as it turns out, I pointed my cue stick here. I was trying to stun forward. I did not want to roll that ball. You're going to miss those side pocket shots if you roll them. Don't roll them. I wanted to stun forward, and I didn't get it. So now I'm scrambling again. This is 2 rails very tight in the corner, and I'm okay with coming all the way over here for the 8 ball. It can be hard to get this speed control right unless if you just say to yourself, I'm playing it all the way to the rail. And I didn't get to the rail. Now, I don't mind on this 8 ball just rolling forward. It can be hard to get it right, but even if you come too far for the 11 in the side, you're going to have an option. But I looked at it, and ghost ball position for this stop shot, almost ghost ball, is straight into this corner. So I played for that instead. Now, if you look at it, ghost ball position on this 11 ball, I've got an inside angle on the 5. So this is a little bit touchy because I'm elevated over the rail. Take your time, take some extra strokes, focus, and make sure you get it right. And I almost missed it, hit the point. But that whole rack was a lot of scrambling. But remember the break shot I had to start? The 2 ball was near the rail and the cue ball was almost straight in. Don't give up hope. It only takes 1 or 2 shots to get a ball open that you can use to re-break the rack wide open. So don't lose faith. A lot of long runs continue from a point where it didn't look like there was anything. Just got to do a little bit of scrambling. This 5 ball break shot is a straight high ball. If you just stroked it smoothly with high, the cue ball would go this way. But if you hit it hard, it's going to deflect, boom, right into the side of the rack. See that? And I didn't power that real hard. I didn't try to open them wide. But I've got a shot on the 6 or the 8 or the 1, and I know that I shoot the 1, and this rack does continue. So don't be afraid to scramble, and don't think negatively about your odds when you're scrambling. Just make sure you make the ball, because if you do get unlucky, which is the odds are you won't get another shot, then you play safe. But you have no chance to get a next shot if you don't put all of your focus and energies into the shot that faces you, even if it's a low percentage shot. So don't be afraid to scramble. It's part of straight pool. Thanks for watching.